Hey YouTubers, it's Janita from JT Virtuous on YouTube. I'm just here with a very quick video share of a project that I just completed for one of my coworkers. I'm on my way to deliver it to her, so I just wanted to get a catalog of what I've done here, seeing as it's the first time I've done boxes of the such. I made these boxes for her because as you might have seen in my previous upload of the box that I made with homemade chocolate covered pretzels, she had asked me to do a box for her, just big enough to put a small gift and a check into for her daughter, which is when I made this one, which is in the front. This box I made with a file that I got from one of my favorite online stores or channels at Svgcuts.com, and Mary designed, I think it's called Big Boutique Boxes or whatever it was, on there. The file was for a variation of different boxes. This was one of them. Actually, no, that's not where this box came from. This box came from the file for the play day. And this box actually is from that file for the play date. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's where that is from. The paper handle and everything. Let me zoom in a little bit. I followed her instructions for the most part to the letter. On the top, I decorated it with some, I believe, recollection flowers that I purchased at Michael's or Joann's, one of the craft stores in the wedding section. And I cut out some butterflies on another file that I have on my Make the Cut software from their gallery. And to the box there, and also the leaves are the paper leaves from Recollection. So I did pretty much the same. The butterflies on the front here are from the Martha Stewart Punch. The flowers and leaves are the same, and then one of the Martha Stewart border trims, which is actually cut on glossy paper, glittery black brown glossy paper, and I trimmed the top. Inside of the box, I just have it loaded up with some candy for her that she can put whatever she desires in there. And the box is a substantial size box. It measures 5.5 inches tall by 7.5 wide. So that's a pretty good box. Now, when I showed her the picture of this box, she loved it and she was interested in taking it. But at that time, she shared with me that her daughter liked birdhouses, and she was going to give her the box with candy and such in it with a check, but also she was going to get her a birdhouse that she could decorate by hand. So since I had time, between the days she wanted it done, I got back to work. This box is actually from Svgcuts.com, the Big Boutique Boxes. This box is awesome. It's an octagon box. Everything I made myself. I'll just kind of shadow around. I cut it out on my Cricut, and the box is cut at 11 inches wide by 11 and some change tall height. And once you fold it and do all of the scoring that she has designed to do, the box measures roughly 5.5 tall, and then it's 11 inches around. This was an awesome project to make. If you guys are into making your own designer boxes, I recommend going over to Svgcuts.com. They don't give me anything for plugging all their stuff, but it's just a really awesome site. They have really nice templates for you to design, and they're not expensive at all. But this box was the first one that I've done from that file. I've downloaded, I purchased most of the box files from there. But this box took me really no time to do. It took me a long time just because I wasn't focusing. But in all honesty, to put this box together from start to finish, you can definitely get it done within an hour to an hour and a half. And it's an awesome project to make. The box is really deep, and it can hold quite a bit of stuff. You can use these boxes for many things. My box, this one here, is actually made out of actual chipboard that I covered with this nice designer paper. The flowers that you see are flocked. The paper came like that. It was on sale at Michael's, so I bought a whole bunch of it, and I designed that with this. I put one of my Recollections bling flourishes blings here. In the center, I'm going to zoom in on it. I have some of the paper flowers in this wedding section that I just picked up from AC Moore. They're pink because my lighting is horrible here in my dining room. And I perched two little birds on top of there. I have the glass stamen that they sell also in the wedding aisle. Some more Martha Stewart butterflies. And on the top, I have her name nestled inside of a brass ring that I purchased as well. Little flower on the edge. On the edge with some nice lace trim, and beaded it with pink pearls. And I'm telling you, I'm so proud of how these boxes turned out, given that it was the first time that I actually made big boxes for somebody else. I've done things for myself, but to do it on this scale for somebody else, they turned out really, really, really. That I went and did a second box for her was because she said about the birdhouse. So on the inside here, I also got one of the wooden birdhouses from the craft store. You might have seen those inside of the store yourself. But with this particular one, what I did was I took my drill and drilled a little hole in the front and put a little perch so that when she finished designing it, you know, if the bird is not interested in going inside, it can just sit out perched on top. She mentioned she had a couple of trees in front of her home, so, you know, she was interested in having more than a few boxes, birdhouses. So I did that, took it upon myself to do that, so that she can really give her daughter the gift the way that she wants it to, inside of a box that she'll have to cherish and to keep for quite some time. So I'm really pleased the way that these projects turned out. Again, my files came from Svgcuts.com, so go on over and visit Leo and Mary. Purchase some nice files they have there, and they have tons of different things, but you'll love making these big boxes. Thanks again, and have a great day.